Hey gang, AV here and welcome to my review of the Fortnite 1x1 builder set featuring the Black Knight figure. This is by Epic Games, or Jazzwares is the toy company. Basically, I've never played Fortnite in my life, but I have picked up one or two of their figures just because. I have the Skull Trooper because I thought he looked pretty cool. I got like the visitor figure because he was a pretty neat looking alien that I could put in the background of one of my Star Wars shots or whatever. And obviously, if you're watching my channel, you know how much I like my Boss Fight Studio Knights, and I do kind of like the way he looks. This was, I think, $25 when it first came out. I just got it off of Amazon for 16 bucks, which I felt was a very reasonable price for the figure, not to mention the fact that I get all the building materials in the set as well, which I may or may not get some use out of, but again, $16 seemed pretty fair. So anyway, for this review, I'm going to be focusing more on the figure than the actual building materials, but I will show that stuff off too. So here's the box. This is everything that the box includes. It's one figure, 31 building materials, 3 windows, 1 door, 2 weapons, 2 harvesting tools, 40 pieces in total. Here's like a sample of the different windows and doors and whatnot that you get. He's got like 2 guns and like a pickaxe and a regular axe. Kind of cool. All right, so that's the front of the box. Here's the top of the box. Not much going on there. Side of the box just says Fortnite on it. Here's the back. Shows you different ways you can put the building materials together. Shows you other figures available at least at the time of this initial release. Here's a product shot, or I'm sorry, some artwork featuring the character inside. You can find Jazzwares and Fortnite on those different platforms. Here is the other side of the box. Doesn't say much there. The bottom has got all your legal stuff. And that's about it for the box. So let's open it up and see what we get. Cut the tape there. I'm going to do this off camera just because my lights are in the way and I don't want to knock the set pieces over. So I'm just going to open the box up off to the side here. Looks like a single plastic tray is included, which has everything neatly laid out inside. It's pretty cool. I like that. Very nice. The drawback to my set, gang, is that it gets these little particles of stuff all over the place. But it looks cool, so I put up with it. Anyhow, that was my gripe for this video, I think. Alright, so let's pile those up. Pile these up. It looks like they're all separated depending on what type of pieces they are, which is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, the 2 windows. Alright, let me get the stuff that was there. Just bear with me, gang. Some of this stuff is not coming out of here easy as I would like, but it's not that difficult either. Almost there, and the booklet, and we're done. Alright, so it does come with this tiny little booklet, which isn't so tiny if I remember correctly, because the same things come with the figures. Folds out quite a ways. Shows you all the different little parts and pieces you can get, different accessories. Here's the different characters. All the different types of weapons you can get. It's kind of cool. I mean, I do like the concept of this toy line. Especially, I mean, I've never played the game, but I have to be honest, some of the figures and accessories look pretty appealing. So, and since there isn't really much else going on in toy shelves for this scale, you know, whatever. So anyway, let's have a look at these building materials it comes with. First of all, you've got this one, which is just like a wooden plank floor. It's got a single foot peg in it, and it's got different connector points, 2 male and 2 female on either on the 4 sides. You get a ton of these in this set. This is how many of those wooden plank ones you get. So it looks like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those it looks like. You get 3 window pieces, which again have 2 male and 2 female edges, which you can peg together. You can, I promise. There you go. They do snap together. You can do corners or flat out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Taking them apart kind of makes me nervous though, but hey. It does come with a door, which has detail on just the one side. I should mention all of these are only detailed on one side, really. This has 2 male ends. It has a brick wall motif, which actually looks pretty decent. Again, it's only detailed on the one side. And you get a bunch of those as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 9 of those. And then you get like metal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. Oh no, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna get some use out of these, I think. These would be really good with your Dreadnought figures, maybe, or your what the hell, Fallout figures. Anything where you may have need for like a shack in the background. You know what I mean? I think these would work out really good for that. Putting everything back in the tray just so I can keep everything a little organized. Let's take this off to the side here. All right, almost ready for the figure. Let's look at the guns first. It comes with this little grenade launcher. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got some painted detail, just black on the cartridge and the foregrip there, it looks like, but it's pretty cool. I mean, you could get some use out of that. Here's another weapon too. Not sure what this is modeled after. And it looks like the handle is before the clip. It might make it a little difficult to get into a hand. Let's see. No, he holds it pretty easy. Cool. All right, let's see. We have this. Looks like a horned pickaxe, and it's got Smash written there on the side. Not sure I'll get much use out of this, at least not in this color scheme. Maybe if I painted it up, I could get some use out of it, but whatever. It's cool. It's what I got spare part bin for. And here's the axe, which actually looks pretty decent. I do kind of like this a lot. I think it's definitely my favorite accessory out of this set. And now, finally, the figure. Let's have a look at his detail. He looks pretty decent. I do like this. He's got chain mail with a little bit of texture there too. He's got some red paint on his chest. This is a soft, pliable plastic, but it doesn't appear to be removable or to spin. He's got a skirt, he's got a pouch. Bulky leg armor. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go over his articulation. His head is on a ball joint, can do a full 360. He can look down kind of and up kind of, like it's pretty hindered by his outfit and the shape of the head, frankly. He's got a tiny bit of rocking side to side, but not much, and nothing forward and back, so it's definitely a ball joint, not a barbell. His arms can do a full 360. They can go up about this high, which is outstanding. There is nothing at the bicep. His elbows are on a peg, which do almost a full 360 right there. He can do almost 90 degrees up and not much down at all. His wrists are on a peg. He can do a full 360. They also have the hinge out and the hinge in, which is very good. He's got a barbell peg there at his rib cage. Gets a good range of motion there. He does have a swivel at the waist. Can do a full 360 with that. His legs can go out about that far. He can kick his leg up about this high. He has an upper thigh swivel, which can do a full 360. He's got double jointed knees. Bring his heel back almost that far. Not too bad, honestly. He's got a pivot at the top of his ankle, so he brings his toes down and toes up. And he's also got a rocker joint. So it's very good articulation on this guy. Awesome articulation on the guy, frankly. I think he looks pretty decent, too. I think he will fit in with my Knights, and yeah, I think he looks pretty cool. So let's get this axe in his hand, see how he looks with that. Or I'm sorry, his harvesting tool, as they call it on the box. But I think he looks pretty cool. I'm happy to have him. So anyway, this has been AV. This has been my review of the Fortnite 1x1 builder set featuring the Black Knight action figure. If you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. Oh, because this is not a standard boss fight figure, and because we are talking about the 1/18th scale, I should do size comparisons again. It's something I got out of the habit of doing. So let's stick them next to Vintage Snake, guys, so you can see how he measures up there. Let me bring him close to the camera. He's kind of far away there. So you see, he's comparable size with him. Let me see, who else do I have handy here? I already did my outro, so I'm not sure how many people are still tuned in for all this. Leave me a comment to let me know you hung in till the end, huh? I'd appreciate that. Here is next to a modern era G.I. Joe. As you can see, he is comparable, a lot closer to the 4-inch scale than he is to the 3 3/4 inch. Although, I suppose it could fit in with both. So, there you have it. He's a really good figure. I do recommend you pick him up, especially if you can get him for under 20 bucks like I did on Amazon. And if you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.